Lights, check. Marker lights, check. Brake lights, check. I already did the signal lights and all that stuff. It's 4:42 in the AM. We out of here. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. And we are not bounded down because we're empty. We got to get there and get loaded up and bounded down. So, with that in mind, I'm going to basically let you guys go. We got one pit stop to make in about 4 hours. And our destination is a 9-hour drive. We're loaded up on fuel. I've zeroed out the fuel economy gauge. I've zeroed out the mileage gauge. Let's see how this old girl's gonna do. With 757,827K on her. Yeah. Let's see how she's gonna do in this big old road trip here today. We'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, it's 8:30 a.m. Right there's my buddy Shane. I just dropped some stuff off with Shane. Grabbed a coffee from the co-opers here. We're in Rosetown, Sask. So yeah, she's, like I said, 8:30. It's -4. The sun isn't even up yet, but it won't be long and it will be. So yeah, another 5.5 hours to our destination. Fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, we're like 2K out of Kindersley, Saskatchewan. And we're heading into Alberta, Red Deer area. Actually, Red Deer is exactly where we're going. The sun has finally just poked itself completely out of the eastern hemisphere, so to speak. Just barely out. And it's 9:25 a.m. So days are short. That's for damn sure. Days are short. Gotta slow down. 70K going through the town of Kindersley. Okay, before I get a friggin' ticket for being on my goddamn phone, I'll let you guys go and we'll talk to y'all later. Well, we haven't quite gotten to the Alberta border, but it's coming up right away. But one thing I want to point out to you guys is, take a look out there. What do you see? Better yet, what don't you see? You don't see any snow. It is dry out here, like really dry. That field right there, I don't know what that was canola, but I'm gonna have to say that it was more or less a crop write-off. She looks pretty pathetic by the stubble. It is really dry out here. There's no snow anywhere. Like even in those trees there. At home we would have snow like crazy in the trees. Not super bad, but there's nothing in the trees even, guys. No snow at all. It's more frost than anything. We've got a little bit of frost on the highway and salt buildup. Is what it looks like. But there's no snow. It's crazy. December the 13th. It's supposed to get up to +4. +4, +5 today. And by Saturday, they're calling for +7. It's Wednesday today. So surely they won't be out to lunch that badly in their weather forecast, right? It is 10. What the hell time is it? There we go. Can't even see the screen for the dirt on it right now. But basically, it's basically 10 o'clock. And it's -4 degrees. It's been -4 ever since I left home. So this afternoon, it's going to start warming up. Yep, she is friggin' dry out here. Unbelievable how dry it is. Crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys maybe a little later. Just had a cattle drive coming across here. Cadillac on a Fent, running the cows across the road. If I'd have been 5 minutes sooner, I would have saw the whole thing. Just caught the tail end of them, the stragglers. Anyway, we're about an hour and 10 minutes from Red Deer, so let's keep on trucking. It's about 12:30, and according to my calculations, I was expecting to be there by about 1:30, so I wasn't far off. I'll let you guys go. We'll bring you back when we get to town. Wood plank bridge. Made it through. Out of here. Now up the big hill. Alrighty guys, so we're in Red Deer area. We got our first pick, our first pickup, our first purchase of the day. It's been a long day already. So we got 25 lengths of 1.5 round pipe, coil pipe, and 25 lengths of 1.25 round coil pipe. And it looks pretty goddamn good. And some decent wall thickness on some of it. Basically 3/16 on almost everything. And now, that was at Walker's Holdings International. And now we are at Montgomery Auction Services, Red Deer area. And he's also a dealer for Rugged Ranch equipment. They got a lot of stuff here. Load chutes, silage bunkers, round bale feeders, windbreaks, sucker rod corral panels, Excuse me. Big ass round bale feeders. Nice looking windbreaks. I'll say that much. Oh, somebody's copying my design. Only they're putting 3 planks. One on the top, bottom, one towards the top, and one in the middle. And then they cut the boards for the centerpiece. Looks all right. Corral panels with gates on the side. Double hinged gates. Look at these friggin' things. These would be heavy. Alleyways. You could dump silage or round bales. That looks like a 2 bale feeder. Over here we have a 3 bale feeder. These are not adjustable alleyways. They're just straight alleyways, which is fine. More round bale feeders similar to what we make. Only I don't put tin on them. Really light stuff there. And the thing that we're here to look at is right here. Rugged Ranch Equipment Squeeze Chute. This guy. So I'm gonna go inside, talk to the guys, and then I'll come back out and we'll get in depth on this thing. We'll bring you back in a minute. Alrighty guys, so with this unit, there's things I like, then there's things I don't so much like. Just like every goddamn squeeze chute. This is okay. You should always be able to, for neck injection. This is adjustable. You pull this pin and that pin, this will slide out. The head gate is an auto load. Basically, when you pull it out, let the animal out, like so, you give it a shove, it auto reloads. See that? It bypasses right here. This holds that piece up so that this can go right past, and then they come in and they catch. It needs an adjustment on the backside from what I can see to let this plate come down a little bit lower. It needs a damn good greasing and oiling as far as I'm concerned. So that's all fine and dandy. This handle, these handles don't want to stay, and I don't understand why. I'm guessing it's because of just the paint on here. But the bottom door does open. So you can do feet and udder, get a calf in there. The whole side opens. And like I said, it's tight. So that's just a matter of getting some oil and grease and shit on there. So the spring will work better. Comes with a sternum bar. There we go. But I'm not seeing the bar for here. The butt bar that catches in there. I'm not seeing one of those. That almost looks a little low. It's nice to have all these flaps on the side. Those all drop down. This is where I really don't like. So the tailgate, the palpation cage, door goes in against over here, but it won't catch this isn't out far enough, or this pin needs to be a little longer, because it won't catch in that point or in this point. See that? It's just not quite there, right? To lock the animal in there, because the tailgate part is over here. Now, unless I can take this tailgate part and reverse it somehow and mount it on that, I don't know. Everything's a little bit tight from paint and it's new, but that opens. It's got a rope on it right here. So if you're up here, you can pull the rope and, well, theoretically, it's supposed to close, right? But it's tight. It needs to be worked a little bit. Both sides open. Pal cage on this side, same way. This one does kind of sort of catch. See that? But it doesn't catch here. So you can always make this a little bit, this here, you can always have it so it comes out a little farther. Then it'll grab. Minor detail. I think I know somebody that can make those adjustments. She looks like she's heavy enough. The other thing I'm wondering about is this bolt goes through here and into right there, and that looks like that actually is what's holding the goddamn, and then this is a safety chain holding the head gate on the top part. That's what it looks like. That's a removable head gate. So, and this is kind of silly if you ask me. If it was me, I would have put that on the other side so it matches this one, or had this one on this side. But minor details, again. Alrighty, that's a ranchman's or rugged ranch equipment. Who makes it? I have no idea. I don't know if it's Chinese made or what. She's full parallel access squeeze. So you, this arm here. She squeezes up pretty snug. Snug as a bug. See that? That's pretty tight. It's like 8 inches, 6-8 inches you can squeeze your animal. And then to unsqueeze, you pull this lever to release the trip on the gear on the other side, and then you pull your other lever the other direction. And she opens up a full 32 inches wide, which is nice. Which is way bigger than my squeeze at home. The sheriff should be able to fit in this one then. Total weight of this unit, the way it sits, is supposed to be 2,500 pounds. And length is supposed to be 12 foot long. I'm going to get my tape measure because I brought one. Oh, there's the bar. I was wondering where the hell this sucker was. There it is. This is the butt bar. slides across. So if I can get a length on this sucker, no place to hook my tape measure on so I don't lose it. So we're just gonna kind of put it on the ground. She's actually about 12'3", 12'4" total length. And overall height, let's go from the ground. She's over 7 feet. She's about 7'2". She'll be nip and tuck if I could get it in the barn. I'll probably have to pull this off, and then it'll drop it down to just under 7 feet if I pull that off. Or dig a bit of a hole to squeeze it into the barn. Alrighty, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll bring you back in a bit. Alrighty guys, well, I don't know if I did the right thing or not, but there it is. This is not the one that I showed you earlier. It's a different one. These palpation or vet cage doors actually catch when you swing them to the inside. These handles work freer. The head gate works freer. So yeah. And frig. What are the chances I'd lose that sternum bar? I better throw that bastard in the box of the truck. So anyway, yeah, she's coming home. So you guys will see it up close and personal a little better once we get it home and get it in position. So, and that might not be for a couple of days. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go. We got one more stop to make yet before we leave town. And it's pushing, well, 4 o'clock my time in the afternoon, 3 o'clock Alberta time. Talk to you later. Hey guys, so here we are. You won't believe who I ran into. We're in Red Deer. Well, no, where are we now?
Yep, Black Falls.
Black Falls, just outside of Red Deer. And check that guy out. S&C Livestock. Go check him out, guys. He's got an awesome little channel. You'll love it. We just got done having some BP's, Boston Pizza. We'll catch you all later. Can't see shit. How's that? Morning, everybody. Thursday, December 14th. Just nicely left Stettler, Alberta. It's 10 to 7 Alberta time. We got to get to more or less Saskatoon, to my buddy Shane's place. We got a couple things to pick up from him, and then it'll be homebound after that. And so yeah, she's been a busy couple days, lots of miles. By the time I get home, it'll be about 1900K, pushing 2000K. So, but anyways, yeah. Spent the night in Stettler last night. And had some brekkie this morning and checked the truck over, and now we're on the road. So let's get to Shane's and see what's happening over there. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, you can see that sun. He ain't that far out of the ground, and it's 10:15 a.m. We are back in Saskatchewan. We got about a 2.5 hour drive yet. Maybe basically almost 3 hours to get to my buddy Shane's place. So we're gonna keep the hammer down, get over there and get our stuff and have a quick visit and then I guess probably get on back home. So I'll have to get in contact with CP, see how things are going down there. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're back on the road. I didn't show you Shane's place. Sorry. Got a bunch of sprayer parts for Shane, or from Shane, I should say. Got to go back and get some more, but the stuff that he's got there won't fit on my trailer with everything else that I have on. So we'll have to make a second trip up here and visit Shane another day and get that stuff. But the stuff from in his shop that was kind of in his way all the time, at least we got that stuff and it's out of his way. So yeah, another 3.5 hours, basically 3.5 hours at least to get home, and it's 4:30 right now, 4:38 to be exact. So we ain't gonna get home until more or less 8 o'clock. So anyway, I got a lot of video for all you guys, so give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share the videos. There's a lot of stuff coming up here in the very near future, so make sure you guys are checking in to the channel, to BCP Farm and Trucking. And fun. Let's get her done. I'll catch you all later.